The Bugisu Cooperative Union has contributed 10 million shillings towards the third annual trek from Arlington Schools in Bududa to Masaba Secondary School in Sironko District.
With you here, we welcome at the Arlington Academy of Hope. This is our third time to traverse through the forests up to our great mighty school, Masaba Secondary School, Budadri.
Thank you all, everybody who has been contributing to this journey. Just to bless us. That's this year, begin a new year 2025. We pray your blessing, protection, good life, and deliverance. With us this day, we bless you and thank you. In Jesus Christ our Lord.
Thank you, Reverend. Good morning, everyone. Are we energized? Are we ready to walk? Yeah, I want to thank our friends from Budadiri, from Bali, and from all different parts of Uganda for joining us for our third Masaba trek. Thank you so much for coming in a special way. I want to thank Uncle Nathan Nandala Honorable for being with us ever since we started trekking to Masaba. This is our third journey to Masaba. I think, Honorable, thank you so much for all the good things you have done and all the different partners. I can see my brother, the head teacher for Masaba Secondary School. I'm happy today you're joining us to start our journey from here.
The trek, held on Monday, 30th December 2024, was organized by Mountain Inn Hotels in partnership with Arlington Academy of Hope Schools in Bwarukani in Sikoro Town Council, with proceeds aimed at supporting Arlington Schools in Bududa and Masaba Secondary School in Sironko District.
General Manager, miss you. Yeah. Come up here, Madam General Manager. Yeah. Achari Mboko. So, I saw Madam President, is she around? So, are you not coming here? We are tired today. Come.
As Madam President, I'm so happy to tell you that ever since we started this trek, everybody keeps practicing how to exercise their body. Fitness to our health. This walk also sets our mind. As Nandala Foundation, Madam President, I can see most of our staff are here and I've come with the friends. We have encouraged always many people. I want to tell you, also it always mobilize others to always see that come and experience something new. It's setting your mind for a new year. As you move, you need to be drawing your resolutions as a person, not only looking at my services or Arlington, but we as human beings, of course, we always come here to see how we mobilize towards these developments. As Nandala Foundation, we shall give 2 million. Thank you. I wish you good trek and keep a happy new year from us.
As BCU, we are contributing 10 million, 5 million will go to Arlington Hope of Academy, and then 5 million will go to Masaba SS. Thank you so much.
The donation was handed over by Bugisu Cooperative Union General Manager, Mrs. Wasagari Barbara, during the flagging off ceremony in Bududa District.
I have the money here for BC that brought. Who would I hand over Arlington? Whom do I give Masaba Secondary? Teacher, this is the... Yes,
Mrs. Wasagali emphasized that the contribution aligns with the Bugisu Cooperative Union's corporate social responsibility efforts, noting that the union has been actively involved in the trek since its inception.
To the directors of Arlington Hope Academy and Masaba, plus all companies that are here, protocol officers, and I'm known by the name Wasagali Barbara, and I'm the General Manager BCU. I just want to thank you all for coming. Like we did last year and the other year, I am so grateful. There is impact, and like Jessica has just said, let us keep on inviting others to join us for the trek. Otherwise, I'm not going to say much because my board chairman is here. He's going to say what we are supposed to say.
While speaking to press, Honorable Nathan Nandala Mafabi, the Bugisu Cooperative Union Board Chairperson and Member of Parliament for Budadili West, who served at the event's chief guest, thanked everyone that participated in the trek.
Okay, thank you so much. First of all, I want to thank you, the journalists, members of the Fourth Estate, for making it possible to come to our area in Elgon. Elgon is a mountain which is volcanic, and it is where Arabic coffee is grown from volcanic soils. Our volcano, it's no longer active, it's inactive. And I look forward to taking you to the peak one of these days when you come back. Why we're so happy that you came first from all those long distances from Kampala, and also our local media for joining us is for purpose of one, of making awareness of the richness of the nature we have with the green. Mention it, we have the fertile soils, we have everything in Elgon. But this thing was started by a friend of mine with my brother. I went with him in primary one. He's called John Wanda. My primary one, I started in the school called the Umaria Primary School in Bulucheke, in Bududa. Those years in 1972, when many of you were not yet born. So that's how I met John Wanda. And now, right now, John Wanda is in America, in Washington, Virginia to be specific, where he has been for quite some time.
Asked the reason for this trek, Honorable Nandala had this to say.
So when he finished his primary, for him, he went to Masaba Secondary School. And he used to walk from Bududa to Masaba Secondary School. Now he felt it necessary that he needs to contribute something. He never wanted life to be the same for like others. Like him, like we used to walk to school, but our children no longer walk to school. Because the life we passed through should not be the same. It was that stage of ours, which was also good enough at that time. So he used to walk through, from Uburuda through the forest up to Masaba Secondary School, which many of you tried. And you saw how a young boy who would walk from home with a suitcase on his head, a mattress, to school. And at the end of the term, he would move from Masaba Secondary back that home. Where the secondary school is being built is where his house is next. But if you remember where we told you this is ground zero, that's the home of his parents. That's the home of his parents. His mother died in January, I think on 4th. When we walked last year on 31st, we went there, she was excited to see us. I think after 7 days, I think, she died. We buried her last year, this year in January. So that's why we call it ground what? Zero. That's where we began our walking. So in the process, when he went away, he mobilized the resources for building a primary school in his area, which is called Arlington Hope Academy. And from a primary school, now they've gone to secondary school, to a vocational school. They have a health unit, And there's another health unit, and some schools they have supported in Manafa district also, where the wife comes from.
Nandala commends the people of Bugisu for being hospitable and hardworking, and also asked everyone also to visit Bugisu and enjoy the beautiful sceneries in the region.
So that place, as you walked, you met people. The people there are so friendly. Not on one side, we are moving from another part of the district, another district, to another district. So it was showing you how Bugisu are friendly people. You are seeing nature, green. That was our forest, and it's still our forest, and that's how it was. And so we're saying the people, telling the public, the people in Uganda, outside Uganda, that but God has really given us nature. If you came to Bugisu, we're different from any other part of the country. Of course, Uganda is a blessed country in the whole world. It's the only country in the whole world which has water rainfall throughout the year, sunshine throughout the year, so we can grow anything anytime in the year. But Bugisu is exceptional. You see our hills, the landscape. You just go to Bugisu, it's a tourist attraction. So we're asking everybody to come and have a tour in Bugisu, which is a tourist attraction. And I believe with your presence, this thing is going to be done. Because you are the people who have the microphone, you are the people who have the phones, you are the people who know how to make the message. And we look forward that you be part and parcel of us to promote Bugisu. And of course, you saw is that we have capacity to look after ourselves. But maybe some policies may not be good, which are making us bit down. But we look forward to one day we shall be better. So Bugisu is a rich area. And we, again, want to thank you for making it to this area. And I want to thank all of you, the people of the fourth estate, for working, with the exception of Sarah Uruchi somewhere and jumped on a motorcycle. But that was towards the end of the game. The water there is very clean, purified very well, first class. So what he has done is really a wonder. And Arlington is the same Arlington where he stays in America. Arlington is part of Virginia. This, I can say is a town or a city, is a county in Virginia. So our working is in remembrance of how he used to do it, but what's most important now, to raise awareness and raise funds for Arlington Academy and Masaba Secondary School. After that, we shall, after sorting out those areas, we're going to now do it for other projects within the region. Our first trek, this was our third, the first one. If you went to Masaba Secondary School, you would assume this is not a school. Abandoned almost, had I think 274 students, about 200 or 274 students. And at that time, the headmaster of the school had also run it down. At that time, we were trying to procure this headmaster came as a result of that trek. So we had to change the headmaster, and we got this headmaster, who is called Katonda. He has done a wonderful job. We have changed that place. We have cleaned it up, but we still continue. But if you saw it, that's not, if you went there 3 years ago, you would cry. But now it's a school, and I think we can talk about, we're about to make 1,000 students. The performance is high there in the roof. Children are performing very well, all of them well, and we are hoping for the best results as we see it. Right now, currently, we have done water. We have made water for the school. And now what we are working for this time, what we wanted to do is to pipe water to the girls' dormitories and the boys' dormitories so that they use, how do you call that, those sophisticated toilets. We have them, where you shower, the toilets are also for flushing, and I think they call them waterborne or something, how you know, for you know English. Waterborne toilets and the showers. We are working on that, And we want those students to grow knowing that this is how life is. So that one, the gentleman who started it, we started together. He brought me. I was on board from day one, and I've remained on board. For him, he wasn't around, but we had to keep it up. And he's going to come, I think, within coming this January, for purposes of opening the secondary school. But we'll look forward that he may also decide to walk, to pay us for having walked. So that place, as you walked, you met people. The people there are so friendly. Not on one side, we are moving from another part of the district, another district, to another district. So it was showing you how Bagisu are friendly people. You are seeing nature, green. That was our forest, and it's still our forest. And that's how it was. And so we're saying the people, telling the public, the people in Uganda, outside Uganda, that but God has really given us nature. If you came to Bugisu, we're different from any other part of the country. Of course, Uganda is a blessed country in the whole world. It's the only country in the whole world which has water rainfall throughout the year, sunshine throughout the year, so we can grow anything anytime in the year. But Bugisu is exceptional. You see our hills, the landscape. You just go to Bugisu, it's a tourist attraction. So we're asking everybody to come and have a tour in Bugisu, which is a tourist attraction. I grew up in a community and I'm part of a community. And the community, some people assume it's beyond the village. No, the community is a wide thing. Even if I came to Buganda and there's something to be done, if I can do it, I will be able to do it. I will tell you that. So I'm a member of a community of everywhere in this country. And I can tell you we have been involved in so many projects within this country for purpose of the community. And that's why if you saw the t-shirt I was putting on, did you read it? Did you see my t-shirt? It was saying mankind what? First. That's my life I read. So I don't do anything to please him. I'm not doing anything for a vote or to please. I do something which touches my what? My heart. We are not going to blame anybody. Eh? You see, the mistake we make, we assume it's the leaders to lead in such things. Sometimes a leader, even a village person is a leader. Each of us are leaders in our own capacity. So for me, I say I'm calling on everybody, in whatever rank you are, to come and work together for the development of these communities. And this, if this becomes better, it's part of Uganda, Uganda becomes what? Better. If Uganda becomes better, the world becomes what? Better.
One Uganda,
one people.
One people,
One Uganda.
Nandala oye.
Oye.
Harlington oye.
Oye.
Massabe oye.
Oye.